Hi, my name is Bo Parker. I'm owner of Safari Classics here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. I'm on 430 Valley Street near downtown. This is Gideon. He's been with me for about a year now.
Yes, sir.
We build Toyota Land Cruisers and vintage four-wheel drives. Mostly Toyotas, but we do a little early Ford Broncos and early straight axles, anything that's cool, and mostly four-wheel drive. This is a couple of cars we've built. It's a 1977 FJ40 full frame off restoration using all Japanese and Denso parts. Probably took 2 or 3 years total. So it's got the rebuilt 2F, all original, board 40 over, still has the carburetor, Japanese City Racer carb, header. I kind of kept this thing as basic as possible, no power steering, no fuel injection, just the original car, but it does have 4-wheel disc brakes and a rear locker. So it really stops nice, has the Warn 8274 upright winch, H4 Koito headlights. All new door seals, all new rubber. Had the interior upholstery done just like to original spec, door cards. Still has a factory radio, AM FM radio. 82,000 miles on the chassis, and yeah. And this is a 4+ rear bumper. That's a good option for a 40 series. Obviously all new emblems, and we just hooked our rear heater up, original rear heater and new headliner, all new glass rubber.
Oh.
So this is a 1984 Toyota 4Runner. It's the first year they offered the 4Runner and the SR5 package. This is a guy's from northern Arkansas. He owned it since he was 16, and he wanted to do something cool with it. So we did a 3.4 liter 5V ZFE swap with a supercharger. Did a 3-inch old Ironman lift, custom exhaust, new paint, new graphics, new bull bar. We're getting the rear bumper right now built by Forlow Fabs in Austin. But yeah, the interior, new carpet. It's all original besides just the carpet. So this is a motor swap. We specialize in early Toyota motor swaps with Land Cruisers and pickups and 4Runners. This had a 22R original with a carburetor, and it had about 90 horsepower, 95 horsepower. And this is a 3.4 out of a 2000 model 4Runner with the supercharger. And obviously it's about double the original power. So it really runs great, tons of power. We redid all the brakes, all the fuel lines, new bull bar, and the suspension, of course. And yeah, it all plugs and plays. We use off-road solutions for all our harnesses. And obviously this is the straight axle, really sought after version of the 4Runner and pickup.
Yeah.
This is a 1974 Bronco we're working on for a local guy. He has every record for it. The Marder report shows it's village green color. There's only about 200 or 300 made in 74 in this particular package. We built the frame, has completely stock replacement with Bilstein shocks. The suspension has all been redone, and yeah, we're just about to start building on this. This is a personal truck of mine that I've been building over the last year or so. It's an 85, what they call the Holy Grail 85. It came with the 22 RE. First year they offered that, and the last year they offered the front straight axle in a pickup. And I pulled it out of the woods, and the bed was pretty shot on it, so I'm sourcing these beds now out of out of like Australia, and I went ahead and pulled the 22 RE and put a 3RZ 2.7 out of like a 2002 4Runner. And so obviously it gets at about 150 horsepower as opposed to the stock 90-95 horsepower. And this one's got the cool Vertigo SR5 seats. And we're just kind of tidying it up now. New rubber mat. Went with the Land Cruiser steering wheel in it. Fixing all the HVAC system. But yeah, this is an original truck just with the motor swap, and did the Marlin Crawler short shifter kit with the W56. And this bed, I'm really proud of the bed. Sourcing these, if you guys want to contact me, I can set you up with a bed like this, a nice tray bed. All of this is fully adjustable. You can take the sides off, you can take the rack off. All these, there's boxes with the keys. Really well made aluminum tray bed. Okay, this is a 68 FJ55. I'm the second owner of this truck. I pulled it out of El Paso, and you can see here it was bought new in Las Cruces, New Mexico. And like I said, I'm the second owner of this truck. I bought it from a guy that purchased it from an estate sale, and I got it to Texas. I got it to East Texas from El Paso, and when I got it, it just needed a water pump and some odds and ends. And I've been driving it ever since. About 7 years ago, so I've had it 7 or 8 years, and it's all original. Still has the drum brakes, all the lights work, all the motors. What I believe it's probably been rebuilt before, but it is the original drivetrain. The only thing that's been changed, it's a 3 on the floor as opposed to the original 3 on the column. But I daily drive it. It's kind of like a museum piece.
Okay.
So all I've done is just replace the carburetor, and I put electronic ignition, and I've probably put I put 2 clutches on it in the 10 years and did some brake work, but that's about it. It's all original. This is a 2004 all original Land Cruiser that a local couple asked us to get working, and they had some water damage from a bad glass install, bad windshield glass install, had some road noise, and when I picked it up, all the gauges and everything weren't working, and obviously the water had gotten into most of the ECU and the fuse box, and I've taken it all apart and cleaned it up. Everything works now, and I got my glass specialist from Texas to come up and install the OEM glass with all the OEM rivets and the right parts for this. This is a very specific truck on the 100 series Land Cruiser. They have rivets down the A-pillar, and you got to make sure they get the right parts, and it's a very difficult job. So I got the guy that I know that's the best for glass, and we just knocked it out this morning.
So this is my friend Bo. He's very knowledgeable in Land Cruiser stuff. If you have any questions, you need any help, you need him to do a job for you, he's the best. Hot Springs, Arkansas, Safari Classics.